Alright guys, so here we are. We're actually rolling into the field where my property and where I'm building my new house. So working on the pad. It's going to be a barn dominium, 40 by 80 barn dominium. They just broke the ground this morning for the first time. I'm going out here to check it out. I've been getting culverts and stuff for the driveway, getting a view of what it's going to be like out here. My brother's actually brought his cat dozer out. He does pads for people, so I just had my oldest brother build the pad for me. Right now, he's cutting out the driveway, as you can see here behind me. Let's check out the pad. I squared the driveway off with the pad so he could cut it out. It is like 340 feet to the front of the house in the driveway, but it's a pretty long drive. We couldn't go much farther back in this field because it gets real wet and swampy, and we want a nice big backyard. But here's the pad behind me. Pretty big. Like I said, 40 by 80. It's awesome. It's going to be an awesome barn dominium. I'll be able to park my stuff here in the shop part. So, yeah, it's pretty exciting, but they're getting it done quicker than I expected. These guys don't play around. Driveway's turning out super clean. Super happy with it. It's going to be a big, long drive. Made it to the end of the driveway. I'm just going to kind of show you what we're doing here. We got to cut this fence and put a culvert in right here. And the nice thing about the reason we wanted to build the house here too, it's on a nice, secluded, quiet gravel road. Not many people around out here, so it's pretty nice. But I got to haul in gravel now to put in the driveway here soon. Get that all filled in. This field has nice topsoil though, nice good black dirt in it. Down here it's kind of hard to find dirt without rocks. Got a nice pond to our east, and we got a nice pond behind the house, so we're going to have big windows going out where you can see the bass pond and stuff. Here's our pad. Yeah, it's going to be pretty sweet. The house part's going to be on the east side right here. We're going to have a back porch to the south, and then we're going to have garage will be on the west. That garage doors will be to the north. We'll have a front porch to the north, and we'll have big windows over here to our east, so we'll get that morning sun coming up. It'll be pretty sweet. Picked up the Mini X. That way I can bury that culvert. I just loaded it in the dump trailer. So we're going to head over to the property now and dig that culvert. Fire it up. This thing's a beast. Alright, let's get this Mini X took over here. This is the job for the Mini X. I cut the fence already, so I can just scrape this out. So I'm going to scrape it all out and call it good. Just like that. We're putting the culvert here, that way all the water ain't washing out my driveway. It'll run down to the creek down there and go through. It'll be pretty, I think it should flow pretty nice when we get it all done. So I got the culvert in, but I definitely have to go deeper with it. As you can see here, on this end especially, it's still out of the ground just a hair. Go in there, big boy. I had to dig this in down here quite a bit deeper. Check it out, I got the culvert in. Still got a little work to do, but looks pretty good. Got it in. I got some cleaning up to do with the excavator. But so far, it's looking pretty neat. Gotta do this. I might pour some concrete there. Got that running down the ditch. I gotta do a little bit more work there, but looks pretty good though. The guys finally quit for the day. So let's go check out the pad up here. Super happy with the way the driveway turned out. Part right here is going to be a front porch. We have an awesome front porch with one of those big wooden beams right there. Back here, this will be like kitchen area, kitchen, living room. Gonna have a loft in it. And this right here, this porch, it's a 12 by 30 porch, I believe, on the back. It's gonna be facing the south. Will be eventually a big pond out here to our east, southeast. We'll be able to sit out here and do barbecues and stuff. It'll be pretty nice. 30 by 12 porch there, and then on the front, I forget how big the front porch is exactly, but we'll get to that. But yeah, they still got to haul a lot of dirt in here tomorrow. Quite a bit of clay because we're having to build up the back part. This whole field kind of slopes a little way, so it's going to be like a 2-foot bank on the back right here we have to build up. But that ain't terrible. Won't be too bad. My brother built his house down the road, and he had to build up like 5 foot on one end because it had such an uneven slope. They've hauled a lot of dirt in here, as you can see today. Just tons of loads of clay. Getting the clay out of a lake my brother's making at his house. Other brother. So yeah, they should have the pad done tomorrow, and then I'll probably come out here. I'll probably come out here, spread some gravel, let it set for a couple weeks, let it rain on it, pack it down, let it settle. That's something you always want to do. Let the ground settle. Otherwise your house could shift and you could have crack walls and stuff. You don't want that. So I think that's going to be it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure you stay tuned for a whole house build. And like, subscribe, drop a comment. Let me know what y'all think. And until next time, peace.